Juliet went to the thriving community Beach Street area of Felixstowe recently, and to see Hazel & Co. at her yoga studio and CBD shop, a fantastic place of community. Well, Hazel is a firefighter as well as running the shop and being a yoga teacher.
I'm here with the beautiful Hazel and we're here in Felixstowe at this incredible place, and you've just opened recently, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been open as a yoga studio for about a year, Juliet, and thanks for coming here today. But the CBD shop is the new bit. This is the culmination of all the naughtiness from 17 years old when I discovered the beautiful plant to being legitimate.
And what's so amazing is the stories that you are telling me about how these things are helping people. And, you know, that's why I make the lovely CBD hot chocolate and the herbal trinity and all of these wonderful things. And it's really lovely that you've got the Awaken, the CBD hot chocolate, the All You Need, the herbal trinity in here.
Yep.
Tell me some of the stories about what people are saying.
I think the biggest thing is people coming back again for it. What appears at first as something, a novelty that they're going to try. I like to call it your gateway to CBD because it's blended with chocolate, and as I'm sure you've mentioned previously on some of the other vlogs and blogs, but the important bit is people buy it as like, oh well, I've tried this because it feels safe, because it's with chocolate, and then I often see their poor dishevelled husband at the door going, my wife sent me down to get some more. Are you open? She said, I need to get this for her, and I get a text when she's coming through, hey, is he there? Has he got it yet? And then the other side of it as well, as you build this, that will tell somebody else, to tell somebody, it's word of mouth, all of this. And then they come back again and say, well, that was really good. What was there anything else you could recommend with that? So this is a hero product. It is fantastic in all its essence. And when you explain to somebody, okay, like my favourite one that people like is if you've had a naughty night, you've had gluten, you've gone and had a pizza, and you've got the bloat belly going on. Yeah, and you're thinking, oh God, I feel like rubbish. Oh, well, what you need some of the All You Need, because it's got the medicinal mushrooms in it, and they'll go a bit, I'm not quite ready to go that far down the rabbit hole. And goes, well, what about chocolate? And that's it, it's out the door, it's sold, they take it away in their little brown bag and they come back again. So it's the repeat of people coming back that's really important. And literally today, as you've just brought this down to Hazel & Co. CBD shop, Felixstowe Beach Street, hashtag me, find me on Instagram with nothing but a bikini on, that's a lie. But it's the people who, now this comes in, I've got to store about 5 of those. And if I don't get those to those people, they'll be really with me about not saving it. I've got one guy, I kid you not, fit as fiddle. He doesn't take anything, he doesn't do refined sugars, he's a strong, powerful man. A little bit hairy, but powerful little monkey man, yeah? He's really cool. He says, I want catering packs, I want the big tins. It's the only thing I have that helps me sleep.
Brilliant.
So when you add it all up, all of these stories coming in and people coming back again, tells you all you need to know about this. It's magical. It's magic.
And what's so lovely is Hazel also works for the fire service, don't you? How long have you been there?
11 years.
So you're doing amazing work for the community, and you also, people trust you because you're in the fire service.
Fools they are, aren't they? What fools.
But it gives you that standing in society that you're not kind of a druggie, because you're working to
I
put
am
out
a druggie.
fires.
I am an absolute out and out druggie. There's no doubt about that. I love drugs. Okay? But I don't like the ones that the doctors give me. Yeah, I'm not keen on them. They're not my favourite.
No.
I like the ones that
natural ones.
come out of the earth and share their love with me. And that's, for me, it's important that the only reason I'm still in the fire service, and you know, fire me for it. I don't care if I fire and rescue service, I really don't, but they probably won't because they're bloody amazing. But the reason I stay doing that is being a yoga teacher, it's about being of service to my community. It's very important as part of the yogic path that I serve. So when people come here to do their yoga and they're putting money in my coffers, yes, that pays for my delicious wine and my fine products from Juliet's kitchen, that it means I give back again, and that keeps the cycle going. Also, I'm really privileged that I get to spend my time with some pretty amazing people in the fire service, and we work really hard. And I mean this: please support your firefighters. Please support us when we go on strike. We don't want to do that kind of stuff, but we do need to make a living wage. And the mental health situation for those of us who are in the public sector is serious shit. Okay. So when we talk about such things as using CBD medicinal mushrooms to help balance ourselves out after working hard to protect, serve, rescue, it's pretty important.
Yeah.
And that's why the two blend together for me. Be of service from your heart, and I can assure you that that we're not as rough and tough as we often seem.
And it must be such a strain on you being out there and seeing what you see in the fire service. It must be really hard sometimes.
Difficult question to answer. I think it all depends on who you have around you. We have amazing support within the fire service, but it doesn't always work for everybody because we're all beautifully different. And some people do fall through the gaps in it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't do it unless it's part of your personality type anyway to do that. But I think for certain people, you can just get to a point where your brain gets a little bit full of it. And that's why a group of us, we did cycle Land's End to John O'Groats for mental health within the fire service. And we have something called the Firefighters Charity. And that is an amazing facilities we have that do work with us, rehabilitation, stuff like that. So if you're interested in it, please, we are looking for people in Suffolk Fire and Rescue Service. We need some women. We want diversity. Okay, so if you feel like it, but in between now and then, all I can say is look after yourselves and support small local companies like us.
Yeah, and I think, the yoga probably helps, doesn't it, keep you balanced with the stuff for the fire service as well. That's bringing in that energy of calm and peace to you, and the CBD.
Yeah, it all works together as one.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And with this space, you can also be of service to people who have questions about how to use CBD, because it is still unknown. It's still that grey area of what to do, how to do it, and you can take that time to explain it because you've got such a good understanding of it.
Well, it's not quite as good as yours, little lady. When I met you, you blew my little socks right off. So yeah, I'm good. But she the business.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Hazel, for having the stuff here, and thank you for all the work that you do. So if you want to get your CBD hot chocolate, your herbal trinity, the Awaken, all you need, any of those things, come down to Beach Street and Hazel & Co CBD shop, or for a lovely yoga class.